All right, we're back. Damn, these Walter Paytons were submitted back on February 21st. It took 90 days. It was like the guy in Airplane. And he pulled the plug and he goes, just kidding. 90 days for that. I don't understand. Maybe it was a slower submission level because we got cards in. Okay, they're starting to roll in. These were on February 14th submission, and we got some in on 5/22 for another customer. So what about these ones that were submitted on the 10th? Oh, PSA. Someone submitted a 1987 Fleer Michael Jordan. I'm just saying that's a long time. I think that is the norm. To me, that it sucks to have to wait 90 days. you know, or longer. We submit every month, but got to wait 90 days. I bought these today. I'm not the best buyer. I can tell you that. Let me get that EBW posted up over here so we know what we're waiting on. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I hope you priced it right, LOL. Is it that cheap? Did I just start talking in message chat language? Look at this dope screen Steven built. I mean, who has this nowadays? Well, they do. Who's in this EB dub? Patriots, Raiders, Cardinals, and Jags. Patriots, Raiders. Anthony, you got your ears on? Because I don't know what's going on, but your EB dub says 12 left, but nobody bought spots. Oh. Now it works. It literally said, that's because I got off the internet, I think. When I clicked it, the internet must have went out because it said no orders yet. It's like, man, you built a 12-spot EB dub? You wouldn't do that. Gonna go ahead and duplicate a midnight. Those are 8-box cases, so Carter can put the other side. Does Steven have his ears on? There you go, 8. I took down the divisional for now. We can focus on this. Okay, well, I forget what I was going to ask you. Jeez. I might be canceling Dan Hampton. I can't believe it's in a week. I'm just way, way, way behind marketing and promoting it. It's not done the way that I like doing things. It was rushed. Time flew by. Tommy went on vacation. We couldn't get the tickets up on the website on time because we didn't know how to do it. Took a while to figure that out. Just now got the stuff printed to put in the shop. Well, I mean, I'm paying for him, dude. I got to make money. So it's just a lot of work to bring over hundreds and hundreds of jerseys, have them sign those while we're doing a trade night. I may just do it over at Brandon's and then see if he'll come by here for the night. Yeah. I'm just not into losing money again on a signing. Don't look back. What's up, Joseph? That is. We get that done and sell the Packers. We good. This is what I bought today. I'm sure, in true Keller fashion, I overpaid. So I have this problem. It's really a problem. I'm not being funny here. I don't love buying things from people because, man, you got to buy it nowadays really under market in order to, pretty much shore up the fact that you're going to actually make your money back. Yeah, I mean, that might even be too expensive, Steven. That's the higher end of what his auto's worth, my friend, to be honest. Anyway, as I was saying, you got to buy really low. But I think I did good on this. So this is a whole binder guy brought in today. It was his dad's that he found. This is all 1969 baseball. Of course, Carl Yastrzemski and a couple other key cards were missing, except for, I mean, they're in good condition, that's for sure. There's a Bill Mazeroski, but it's got stains it's like all the good cards got stains all over them. So I banked on the one card being the best key card. See all these empty spots? Those are the ones that are missing. I'm hoping to send this in for a grade and get a good card. Hey, this is 1961. There's a Willie Mays, but Jim Owens. Anyway, I don't like buying cards. It's the bane of my existence. I just hate it. You got to take time. You got to look stuff up. Everyone always thinks the cards are worth more, but I mean, this is a Willie Mays, but it's got coffee stains on it or something, or faded or something up there. Shop's busy. People buying hobby boxes and stuff, and I'm over here looking at 1961 or whatever year this is, baseball. Dude wanted $1,500 for this entire binder. Of course, I didn't give him that. I'm not going to tell you what I paid because it's probably too much. It wasn't even close to that, but there was this card in it. And then you have to like try to guess and forecast, well, what could it grade as? What's it going to be? When you send it in, he's like, wow, PSA 8 did this. I'm like, well, I don't think we got an 8. On our hands here, buddy, but it's not too bad. This guy. No, I didn't pay him that. There's no way. I didn't even pay him half of that or so. I think I paid half of that for the whole entire box. So if we can get a 6 or a 7 out of this, we'll be able to make our money up on the rest of these cards. There's a mini Manuso in here. And then probably a lot of the other cards do look like they're in good shape. Roger Maris. Nice Roger Maris. But these are all $50, $60 cards. I looked at this with the loop, and it did look good underneath lighted microscope. And I smelled it, unless the forgers today and counterfeiters today know how to mimic that smell, then they deserve it, because the smell of this card alone indicates to me that it's real. Good old the Mick. I think a PSA 7 might be $700 or $800 or a 6. Joe says it's a 2 to 3. Oh my God. Well, they're all off center. I looked at ones on that got 7s that were cut like that. You like these older school ones? Johnny Powers. And then there was some in the back here. Cubs guys. But these are all a couple dollar cards. He's like, well, there's Cubs guys in here. I'm like, okay, they're Cubs. That's great. But there's a Ron Santo, but he's all beat up. I just wish these were football. PSA 7. Are you sure about that? No. Might be looking at the wrong year, Steven. I ain't going to. There's another. I mean, these are. See the back? The other ones I looked at graded look similar. It's just this front for some reason. It's probably cut. In fact, it probably is, now that I look at it. Because it kind of looks like it goes down, maybe. I mean, and sometimes these customers will just, I wanted this lot, but he just kept, he wouldn't leave. Like I was trying to get to the message going, you know what? I don't want to risk banking it all on this Mickey Mantle. But then I feel bad, like, man, am I being a jerk? Am I trying to rip the guy off and don't even know it? Most other guys are like, I'll give you $300 for the whole binder. I'm like, I'd love to do that, but then I feel like I'm ripping the guy off. And he's like, well, this is from my dad. I literally found him upstairs, like, yesterday. This is what you did back in the day. Thank you, Stephen. Joseph.
You just made the list.
He just made the list. How's that Leaf Metal last night? Anything dope? Tyson getting up to like Dave K levels here. Anthony just posted part 2 of our midnight. Steven, did you keep track of names last night, by the way? There's 3 that go now. Did you keep track of names for select your memorabilia? John. Oh. Looks like John came in and took 2. Kayvon took 1. Joe took 2. So we're sold out on our EB dub. So let us go ahead and run that. And then do we still have the Goofy Packers left or not? Optic dual blaster box. Nice. You can get good hits out of those Optic. I opened one up today at my friend's shop and got a Jaden Daniels red. I think it was out of a Mega, though. I'm told it's $100 some bucks. All right, this is Pat's Jags. Pat Patriots. Wow, we didn't even put that. Nice. John's a local guy. How did John get put in this break? Who's John Hawking? Tyson, you added yourself in. How'd you get in this one? Did you add yourself in this EB dub, Tyson? I'm trying to figure out how this guy John got his spots. John, are you here? Who's John Hawking? I know, but who's John H? How did he add himself into this? Someone hacking into my dashboard all this time, and people have been adding themselves in the breaks. I thought my PayPal looked a little lower than normal for the nights we've been having. Joe, let me show you something. Well, I'll run this EB dub first. I'm just going to figure out something. Joe's going to freak out when he sees this. This camera is like stationary. You can't hold up the camera, but I'll do it this way. This is a KRS-One, Boogie Down Productions, By All Means Necessary album, graded a 9 from AMG. I don't know, I got about a dozen or so of these things now that I've been getting done, grading some of my favorite albums of all time. Metallica, Beastie Boys, Dr. Dre, KRS-One, weird soundtracks and stuff. It's a company called AMG, American Media Grading. I'm pretty sure they're going to get sold to PSA. And then PSA will be doing those, and the market will take off. Hopefully. That is true, Stephen. We did. I mean, I like this camera, but we're trying to get one that's chest height, tilts down, so you hold the cards. This is old school, straight on. I like it up. I really like the ones that are overhead, and you're just holding the cards like this, but the monitor is showing them looking down. All right, well, listen, I'm trying to figure something out. Who is John H? I mean, he's got to be watching. Looks like he's local. Tyson, do you see it? It says, when we add people into the break, sometimes customers come in and pay us. We add them. It says he spent $5,800 with us here. No. No, I didn't. I wasn't even adding orders. Joe said he bought a spot, and I was like, okay. I mean, he bought his history goes back to all of April and May, March. Different addresses. What is happening? He's been buying spots every night for the last few months. I have no idea how he's adding himself. All of them are added, Tyson. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm sorry, dudes, but unless Steven's add him in, if it's one of his friends or something, maybe. But this goes back to, I mean, back in November, December, January. It's been like every night. I can see every night I'm on the air. February 5th, February 7th, February 12th, February 25th, March 5th. Like, who is this guy? And why does he have spots in my break? Maybe I'll call him. All right, we figured it out. It is a local guy. A legit, real deal local guy. Sorry for the confusion. But it is possible that if a past employee or somebody got a hold of this dashboard, they could just be adding themselves into breaks. Let's break, everybody. Mystery solved. Good luck to you and yours. Patriots, Jaguars, Eagles, Cardinals, Bengals, Saints, Seahawks. Good EB-dub, Carter. Look at him go. I was just adding up money in my head thinking for like 3/4 of a year, this guy's been adding himself into breaks and we don't even know. Either that or Carter went rogue and partnered with somebody named John H. out here locally and was just adding John H. into the breaks every night and had a friend that lives around here and was getting all the cards. My mind was just going a million miles a minute because I'm pretty crafty on things. I find shit out. Here we go. There's your 15 peoples. There's the famous John H. Steven, did you get a dope new hat, by the way? We got a bunch of different colorways you probably saw up on the shelf there. I know you like to wear hats, so get yourself a new one. Good luck. I'll give away a hat tonight, some fashion. Wow. Tyson on a roll. Landing the Patriots and the Jaguars. The Elgin famous John H. with the Eagles. Brandon with the Cardinals and the Bengals. Tyson with the Saints. And T. Ballo. Talk about famous. Ballo with the Seahawks. Joseph and you guys, you're in the old consolation area. But thank you. Not bad for however much that EBW was to get a shot at good old, man, this year is going to be good for football, isn't it? Trying to watch these rookies, second-year guys, sophomore dudes. Who's still going to be the breakout sophomore? And don't say Drake May, because he's not going to be. Bo Nix. Jaden already broke out. Do we have the Packers to go yet? Maybe I'll take them and show you guys how to get hits. It's called Hat Launch. It's called Hat Launch. And I just love the Richardsons. They fit my head good, and they're hand stitched. I mean, the font's a little wonky, but I kind of like it. Gives it a little bit of character. And it's very, very easy to order. Did you see the pink ones? You think Penix will have a good year? I know I literally should be buying up 2024 product, but these cases on average are probably $4,000 to $5,000 each. How many of those can I just buy and sit on? Not many. Mel K. Mel K missed me. Mel K was texting me nonstop all day, emailing me, Chris, I know you've been traveling for the last month. You're out of town every week. Holy crap, please come back to the breaks because I do miss hanging out with you on the air. And here I am. Might even be a salty fries night. It has been months. 0 salty fries. All right, who took them? Who got the Packers? All right, Chris Nielsen, 39 minutes ago. Let's see who gets the... Did Carter make a list for that? Steven, I might have missed your answer, but have you started a list for select your prize or whatever we're doing? Select week. There it is. Nice, I see it. Very good. Thank you. We actually have a system, Steven, that you check a little box when you're building the break. It's called Select Week, and it's supposed to automatically grab the names, and then at the end you just go to that and grab it, but we don't trust it. We're thinking sometimes it was missing stuff somehow. So we're doing it manually. As long as I'm not doing the list, we're fine. If you guys are doing the lists, We're good. Let's see who gets. So let me just. Yeah, we don't have the names for this one. So I'll just grab the names and run to see who gets the Washington Commanders. Everybody who bought a spot off the website, whether it was reduced or not, you get a shot at the big teams. I love doing that. I think it is well worth it. A lot of guys will buy the cheap $20, $30, $40 teams, or sometimes in baseball they're $19, but you could hit the big team for $20 buying one team. Yeah, like Nielsen took the Packers. Will he be the last? Will he get them? So I just take out these fillers because those were the EB dubbers. Pretty good list to select, y'all. You bought a lot of teams. That's good. Including Matt S. and Nielsen and Christopher O'Hare. Man, I haven't seen him in months. Come on back, O'Hare. Love when Chris O'Hare walks in the door. Always fun. I saw that, Tyson. For some reason, I think the midnight cards are going to look nice. They are either going to look awesome or they're going to look stupid. Like dark, and I don't know yet. The potential looks great. So there we go. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. That's our list. Oh, hi, Dan. We see you, Dan, over there on Facebook. The name on top shall receive the mighty Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders. Whoever appears at the top of this list on the 15th round. And that person appears to be... Oh, man, sorry, my dude. Jose with the Bears in both of these PYTs. The winner is... Bow! Christopher O'Hare. I was talking about him. Congrats, Chris. Now you really have to come back. All right. Chris, let's add you to the Carter list. Well, Carter, can you do it? Christopher O'Hare gets the... Man, Dave, look at Esterline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dude, you bought 7 teams. Guess who Dave's favorite team is? Literally, he's a super fan. Since I've known him when he was in diapers. Washington Commanders. So close, no matter how far. Yeah, so what are we doing with the XRC? You guys pulled one? So the XRC literally is pretty self-explanatory. Whoever was the third defensive player drafted gets it. We have to figure out what to do with defense 1 and wide receiver 1, though. Okay. Well, from what I saw at the rookie premiere 2 weeks ago in L.A. with Travis Hunter, that dude is the definition of raw talent. I'm no professional scout. Anybody want to buy a Mickey Mantle? No, be distracted. Oh, that does happen. Carter's going to be getting the real team list. If he can. Man, I don't know. I didn't get married till I was in my late 30s. That was by design because I was knee-deep in my career. I just wonder what it's like being in your 20s and getting married. You know what I mean? Nowadays, Sorry, that's my ring. My family's returning from their golf cart rides out looking for animals. You're 38? There you go. That's about. No, I was in. Wait a minute. Yeah, I was probably 39 or so. 38, 39. Good luck, everybody. Steven, I also might go to. I'm tired of this big old mic. I know I've been saying that for weeks, but priority. Let's find a new camera and microphone thing. I love the mic. The mic definitely sounds great. It's a great sounding mic, but we got to find something different. I'm just tired of this big bar. I hate seeing it on the screen, so I got to put it down. Then it's in the way of the cards. Wow, you were 23. Nice. I traveled a lot in my career, moving from, I went from Maryland to Maryland again, different part of Maryland. Then I went out to L.A., then I went to Houston, then I went to Chicago. Yeah, I wanted the one that's like a boom mic that they use for interviews. Didn't you ever wonder, like, when they're doing interviews and they don't have a lapel mic on or anything? It's because they got a really dope boom mic right above them that's picking up everything. $20. Chunky. Ricky. I love Select. We used to break the crap out of 20. I think it was one of the first years, 2013 or 2014 Select football. Probably $89 a box or so back then, $70, $80 a box for Select. Whatever Jimmy Garoppolo's rookie year was. Eddie Lacy. 30 years? What? I know, Tyson. I have friends who are my age, which is old. They're in their 50s, which I am, which is weird to say. Kind of reached the halfway point. They got grandkids. Lots of them. Oh, what is this? What is this rookie card? JJ. I meant to make a call. Who ended up with the Vikings? I was going to make a call that there's going to be a dope JJ in these boxes. Anthony, are you here, my friend? Are you working, or what are you doing? Autograph. My boy, Latu, rookie. Nice auto. He is up there for potential half-ass crappy auto of the year award. MPJ. Oh. Corey Trice, what kind of thing is this? 249, premier level. Let me get this team list real quick. I just don't have the EBW winners. I know, I thought about doing that. I just obviously don't. If I had like a social media team, we would have the half-ass crappy auto winner of the year. And we would have a whole bunch of nominations of the crappiest autos. I know, I'm going to get it now. Usually we have it, but he might be doing family stuff or something. So I'm going to get it right now. So let me grab these. Chris O'Hare won the There you go. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's what it looks like when I do the team sheet. When Anthony does it, it's nice and neat and in order and uniform. But when I do it, this is what you get. Joseph, I think you didn't get any teams in the EB dub unless you bought some in this. Okay, 63. Wow. Oh. Well, there's a Jaden rookie on top. Why does that look different? Appears to be different than the others. Got it. That is correct, Joe. Sorry. You'll be in whatever the other break was that was in EB-Dub. Optic. Man, I wish I was on Walmart Live breaking this select. Man. How do I get on Walmart Live? I did sign the contract for eBay Live, so I am actually pretty excited about that. I think we could flourish on eBay Live with... It's just going to take a lot more manpower and time to figure it out and to build the breaks and do all that stuff. But I think once we figure it out, we could build a pretty good following on there. Plus, they're announcing it at National. Maybe they'll have me doing breaks up on stage or something cool. I don't know. JJ. Remember, I'm calling a big JJ. This was a half a case taken from a fresh case. We just simply opened up the case, pulled out the 6, and put them here. The others are up on the shelf, and I don't know if anybody bought any because they're $800. So we're just going to keep drawing from that lot. I do wonder who's going to win some Joe Montana stuff. I was trying to look into doing it too, Tyson, but I didn't see a, like, click here to buy or something. Purple. Marcellus. Diao. And the cool thing about purples is it's numbered to 49. And a Patriot. Tyson with the Pats. Oh, really? That was all? Oh, because we only had 6 for the case, yeah. Wow, I bet Tyson loved that. Whoever had the Commanders in this does not love that. I was wondering how the numbers didn't add up. I'm like, well, we put 6 in there. MPJ, putting those over there, going to top load them. Wow, Phil McConkey. Oh, my friend. I got to take a picture of that. My buddy Joe absolutely loved Phil McConkey. Malik Nape. Man, lots of rookies up in this year, 24. I'm telling you. Everyone thought 2020 was a good year with Herbert and Joe and whoever else, but Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts. This could be similar. No, it's not, Chris. Shut up. These guys suck. They're all overrated. I don't know about that. EB-Dub. Joe, the EBW is it's like a filler break. So we take the big teams and put them in there. There's like 5 or 6 teams, and then the rest you will get you get a spot in a break, which is a optic box. We use like a cheap box to lower the price. So, but you can hit the Patriots, which are probably a couple $100 maybe in select. So now you're just going to have to wait for your break after we do these. You will have a team in that a spot, or two of them actually. We will, Steven, we will. Nothing yet. But I ordered a bunch. It's like, I do it on purpose. I could easily email my distributor and ask how much I got. Hey, how much Destined Rivals do I have coming? But I kind of don't want to know, because sometimes it's really good and there's a lot. And sometimes it's not, like with Pokemon. So when it arrives tomorrow, I mean, I know how much I got from another dealer that I bought. Yeah, but how are we going to break it? $250 a booster. It'll be here on time, yeah. I'm going to get Jose up rocking over on Whatnot, ripping it. Or TikTok. Jimmy Smith. Jeez. Is he a old school veteran? The booster boxes are going to be $250 freaking dollars. Duh, Bears. I'm pulling for you, Jose, if you're watching. We got to get Jose a monster. Caleb. Got a box and a half to go. Pressure's on me, even though I have nothing to do with what's in here. Wow, Tyler Lockett, if you remember him. $249. Okay, so the hit point thing works for every Pokemon then, right? I'm trying to learn it. I have 6 billion other things going on to try to learn Pokemon. I'll leave that up to y'all. What's this sideways looking thing? Oh, Blake Corum. Go blue. Uh-oh, Packers Vikings. I'm going to have to random this. Number to 49. It is 2 teams printed on the card. So Chris O'Hare bought the Packers. The Vikings. Oh, Ballo has the Vikings. Oh, he's going to get a monster. Well, we might as well do 22-20 at that point. Right? Well, let's post them up. Do them tomorrow night with Steven in addition to all the football. 22.90, $23 for 3 packs. I don't know if that sounds right. There's a nice Caleb in action. Let's see a lot of that this year. I mean, his leg's looking a little weird, but current Viking? Who? What are you talking about? Barack Bowers. The Raiders. Oh, look, Shiny Jaden hiding in there. Christopher O'Hare. Aaron Jones is a Viking. Yeah, but we have to random the card, though. Because it's a Packers and a Viking card. It's printed on the card. So do you give this card to the Packers owner or do you give it to the Vikings owner? We have to random it. Oh! What is this? I mean, I know what it is. I'm saying, what is it going to be? This is what I meant. Breaker doesn't know what rookie XRC card is. We see it together. Defense 2. Defense 2. Yeah, Steven, just so you know, the rule is it's always the team printed on the card. The picture, the jersey, current team, none of that matters. Goes by there's always a team printed on the card. That determines what it is. All right, fellows, who is defensive 2? There's quite a bit of them. First rounder for sure. And what team is that? Is that my Niners? No, it's not. There's no way. Is he Penn State, dude? That's Penn State Abdul Carter, isn't it? Might have been third or fourth pick. The Giants. Christopher O'Hare with the Giants. That's a big card, dude. That's Defensive Player of the Year right there. My opinion, over Travis Hunter even. How about that for a hot take? There you go. So what, that's 2 of them in 6 boxes? Andre Ware.
Excellent.
Man, this is fun. Wayne Corbett. This is fun to open. You guys want to try it? Can we knock out a divisional real time? Fast fill bonus? If we do a fast fill bonus divisional, I'll give you dual entry into the Prism or to the select thing based on price point. Card number of which one? Defensive rookie. Card 519. Those things hold their value from over the years. Go blue. I've lost interest in the Trojans over the years. I will do 1 box of Select. I've had them at the wonderful price of, I think, $69. You will get a random division in a box off the shelf from this case. because we only opened up one so far. Spencer Rattler. Hold on to these. Whoever has the Saints, you could be rich in a while, Tyson, with Spencer Rattler. Psych. So Joe will take one. He's looking for some action. How much are they, Tyson, the divisional? 79? 89? Uh-oh. Are greens low numbered? Like they are in... Calais Campbell, yep, to 5. Those Miami Dolphins, Anthony Carter likes them. David E. will be getting that card. What if that was Jaden Daniels? Honestly, let's play the what-if game, which you know I love to do. What if that was Jaden Daniels? But it's Calais Campbell. Who's good? Wonder who the dopest defense is going to be in 2025. Someone put up a divisional if you can, Tyson. Steven, Tyson, throw it up. Fast fill bonus. Double entry. Steven on the air tomorrow night. Steven, you just want to do a sellout bonus tomorrow night, Steven? Whoa, little tie-dye, Tyjae Spears. We'll do a good old sellout bonus. I cannot do breaks on Saturday. It's summer, and there are graduation parties that we must attend. 18 of 25 for the Titans. Thanks, Steven. I had one up for tonight, and then I took it down. But I'm really feeling this select. MPJ, Alan Lazard, Drake, London. Could he make the playoffs again? Yeah, there's the Bears for you. A Rome auto, Jose. Number to $3.99. I mean, I know you're used to hitting cards worth 50, 60 grand and stuff. Gold downtowns or crazy immaculate rookie patch autos or NT, whatever they are. But this is a Rome Odunze auto. I'll buy it from you and put it in the shop. How about that? I'll trade you break credit. Just do that. You don't have to worry about trying to move it, sell it. Maybe you'll keep it. Maybe he likes to keep it. He is local. All right. That's what she said. $2.99. We're going to do a good old TSP game. Last card of this entire break will win a new colorway of Jaden Daniels. A colorway hat from Top Shelf Breaks. Top Shelf Sports Cards. The owner of the final team on the last card of the break. Look at this dude. You're telling me he's not a future superstar in the NFL? You know, it'd be cool to have one of these neon icons of Jaden Daniels, but a zebra version of it. Which I don't even know if we know how many of those are numbered, how many of those they make. You got...
That's what she said.
Nice. I didn't know you did that. Oh, man. Thank you. Man, that was big. Dope.
That's what she said.
How are you doing that, Steven? Are you using the record feature on on the Chrome? You can hit record, and then you find the sound bite, and then you just record it? Or did you find that we should make some new ones. There's a Drake rookie. Hope I didn't miss any tonight. My eyes are so tuned for Bears. And there you go. One down. Double entry for the Select Your Memorabilia. It's literally going to be $1,000 close to memorabilia value easily that I'm giving away for some reason. No, I know why I do it, because I love you guys. Steven, new hours, extending hours for summer. I'm sure you can make a really cool, fun, top shelf summery looking thing. New hours, open till 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, open till 7 p.m. Wow, that's a beautiful card. I like that. Especially from Tua from Hawaii. Aloha Tagovailoa. And there are only 25 of these in the world, which means Davey will be getting that. Austin TSB. I love talking to my graphics guys about graphics. I've been doing it for years, even prior to Steven. People always wondering like what I'm talking about. Here comes some blue, aqua blue mixed things. Oh, my boy Raheem. I wish he would have never left the 49ers. Raheem Mostert. I kind of wish the Bears were on a Sunday this year because we like to have a big week 1 football kickoff day with the Bears, which we still will do at my house, but I just can't help but thinking as I open up all this 24 product, just imagine if we had Jaden Daniels, and Caleb Williams, Drake May autos. We got JJ autos. We got Penix autos. I mean, you really only need 1 or 2, but having all of them. This year, Panini football is going to be great. I'm telling you, dudes, right now. It's going to be a great year collecting for Panini football. Shiny JJ. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, Tyson. I was trying to make it in the form of Aloha. Tag of Aloha. That's what it is, Tag of Aloha. Pretty sure we're not the first to think of that. There's another Jaden. They're just loading up the Jaden rookies, though, dude. So, been seeing a lot of them more than anyone else, which is fine. However, there could be a lot of them on the old eBay. Sweet level. Is that a dope level? Sweet? I know they added one a couple years ago or recently, a new level. MPJ. He has autos in here, yeah. This auto was Demario Douglas. Number to 149. Not even sure who that is. But I'm pretty sure we're going to do a divisional of Select next. Steven, I'm going to change out some of these sound effects, put some new ones in. Steven, I know, by the way, if you're listening, Steven, me and Jose figured out a way to put on the, everybody uses them now. It's a little square-looking box. It is made by Rode. You put it on your lapel, and it's wireless. So there's no mics at all. You just have on your lapel. The only thing I don't like about that is I like to hear my voice in my headphones, because that's just how it always has been. And if you remember radio, I like to put my headphones on and hear the music, hear my voice. Tony Taylor. There's a JJ. Wow. This goes to who gets this defensive dude? Giants. Penn State monster. So I was talking last night. Are we going to do top shelf fantasy? No one seemed to bite on that. That's a Prism Silver Jaden. Club level. Tua Tagovailoa. I mean, that's not Tua. The other one was Tua. Oh, I said that. When's that, Steven? That's creeping up already. How many years now have I known you? Probably 2 or so. Believe that, Steven. How about that, apples? Yeah, I think Steven might have been breaking here, coming up on 2 years, maybe. Feels like it. How many years have I been saying, I want to sponsor the fishbowl. I want to get involved. I want to go to Cleveland. I want to set up there. Like, next thing I know, here it is. And there's no way I can do it short notice. I got too much other travel. Let's see who gets this cart. We're going back to Pennsylvania for Father's Day weekend, and then I'm taking my son to New York. We're going to Fanatics Fest. Just a lot goings on. Oh, it is this Sunday? Sweet. God. It's just, I suck at things because the time for me just slips by, and before I know it, it's here. I like to do things like 3-4 months in advance, have it done, prepared, marketed, promoted, all ducks in rows. We have Olivia's graduation party at 4 o'clock on a Sunday. Oh, June 29th. I thought you meant this weekend. I just always wanted to see the spectacle of it and the fun, yeah. Dan Hampton was like $6,000, so we can't, that didn't work out. I thought it was like half that. I wonder what if he would. Yeah, we have 2 of them this weekend yet. Gone to all these graduation parties. I mean, it's not the lightest on your wallet. These kids want cash. Last day of school was a week ago for my kids. Well, for middle school was last Thursday. High school was last week. There was graduation parties was last week, really, but some people do it the week after because there's so many siblings and other people having the week before. It's weird. High school and middle school, like, graduate different days around here. Well, you guys are in Texas. You do everything different. That's what they do in Canyon. Tyson's getting fast fill bonus. I love it. Has been a while since we did one of those. Maybe we'll add in a little something extra. Maybe a Mickey Mantle card that I overpaid for. Oh, wait, I have an idea, guys. I'm going to tell you what I want to do. This is going to be a hit, for sure. I'm going to get BBCE, Baseball Card Exchange, guaranteed factory sealed old football boxes. Yes, I know they were the Pokemon people with Logan Paul and it was fake. But I still believe that they're a legitimate company, and if you buy them. So I'm going to get old boxes, and we'll sell them by the pack. But the chances to hit, 82 tops rookies or 80, I don't know, all those crazy 80s years of football. And we will start breaking that stuff. Add them into a break. Someone wins a pack. We're going to do that because we get kind of glazed over with these football releases every week. I want to start opening up some other stuff. There's one division left. Here's who gets this duel, which is a Packer and a Viking. By the way, how did everybody's packages arrive this week? You can email me. Tommy's been on vacation for 2 weeks, so I'd like to know how everything arrived and how it was packaged and top-loaded, etc. I would like a report on that. Oh, totally. We're totally doing it, Tyson. What happens is at night I'm on my phone and I'm scrolling through their website looking at all this cool stuff I can buy. I mean, some of the boxes are $2-3 grand, but we can buy a little bit cheaper, maybe a nice one. But I want to sell all the spots and then rip the box open. Get some pretty big cards. All right, we'll do the Leaf next and then the soccer. Tyson, there's a soccer list. Let me just put away this select. So the Vikings win it. Oh, wait, 2 to go. Oh, the Vikings still win. Yeah, I think I sent you some stuff, Tyson, from me. I'm thinking I was catching some of the packages. I don't know if he sent them priority, though. He might have sent them, like, regular mail or something. So I want to check on that. But from what I saw, I did a good job. Oh, thanks, Joe. Yeah, you had a lot, Joseph. I mean, don't tell Tommy this because then he'll want to raise. But when Tommy leaves, I'm hoping the place doesn't, like, burn to the ground. And we did good for 2 weeks without him, so. Wasn't easy. It's a lot of work. I had to be here every single day, every minute, just about. Usually I'm over at the other little office/studio working. Let me print the sheet, and then we'll get into this Leaf. Joe, I think I already asked you, but you're going to make it to National this year or no? Tyson L. will be here at the National. I'm going to get your hotel booked tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's Pokemon Day, so. Tyson, will put you right up here where you stayed the last time. 5-10 minutes up the road there. I have to give I'm just going to set Tyson up at the hotel and give him gift cards to Portillo's and Lou Malnati's. Maybe Target gift card. All right, this is what we call Leaf Jumbo. I'm going to do some soccer. Pull some monster cards out of there. Hopefully. My favorite format of break, which is a serial number break. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but serial numbers are my favorite kind of break. I also like random serial number on memorabilia items. Sellout bonus tomorrow night, Steven. So if you want to get a graphic on for that, promote the crap out of that tomorrow in the email list. We'll get back to some good full break nights and sellout bonuses for everybody. Okay. 10 peoples. Okay. Da-na-na-na-na-na. And we will do this. There you go, Mel. Rocking that one spot. Probably going to be a few of those. There are two left, Tice. There are two left. Oh, the 101 proofs. Dope. KFC. There's one right across the street. Yes, Tyson, you got a Burger King. You got a KFC, you got the Target, and don't forget, Steak and Shake is also across the street with their beef tallow fries. You're good to go. Grand opening at the card shop. What grand opening? What grand opening is that? I'm trying to open up another location, but I'm told by Tops we can't right now. It's all on hold. What? I'm not worried about that. You didn't tell me this. That's awesome. You're going to need some product. Wonder who could help you with that. So what are these? Are these numbered? They all are. 120, 149. Mel, why didn't you tell me this? That's freaking awesome. Competition is good. Keeps you on your toes. 6 of 10. This card stock feels cheapy. You're going to need product. I can probably help you. Armed Forces. It's the only one in the world. And it is Austin Simmons, whoever that is. This Leaf stuff is always a lesson in dudes like that. We're going to go ahead and go with Dylan with an I Jones. Really? 10 of 10. Oh, that's awesome. Are you in a market where it's like really needed? I guess there goes all of our break budget money with Mel K. It's going to go right into that shop. 2 of 4. Eric Dampier. Eric Dampier. I don't even know who Eric Dampier is, but I know he's a real person. 4 of 4. Armed Forces. Maverick McVire. Come on. There had to have been some big names in here, right? Because they're on the checklist. Where are they? Lawrence Arnold, probably at the end. Draft bound. Good old Lawrence Arnold. 6 of 10. That will be for Mel K. Braden Dorman. I had somebody ask me about selling Top Shelf. Wow, I'm surprised nobody has. Well, maybe I can help you with product somehow. That's the only one in the world. Good old Braden Dorman. Yay for Braden, whoever that is. Andrew, some shiny looking stuff, black coming up. Andrew Rappelea. Four of 7. There he is. Darian Mensah. There's a monster appearing. There's a monster appearing. That's a 101. There's a monster auto appearing by the name of Cameron Ward. Luminarity. Lunar, that's not too good, Leaf. Lunar rarity, like lunar rare. Nice card. 8 for Tyson.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
I don't know how much money that is, but it's dope. Card's a little dark. That's me nitpicking, but it is freaking dope. Because that is your number 1 overall draft pick. Cameron J. Ward. This microphone is the nosting on. Leaf likes to keep those kind of things at the bottom. Usually one per box. That's like something I would do. Let's put warning, contents inside box are highly collectible. We've made progress on the top shelf repack product. Oh, wait. We got to turn this card over, see what it was. Tyree Walker. And a TJ Finley. Mel K. Rocket, they're going to be. Yo, what's the name of your shop going to be? Why don't you just do a top shelf out there? Why not? Let's do a top shelf out there. Top Shelf Sports Cards, Kansas. And we'll have it be blue and white like your Jayhawks. I think that's their color. $66.149. I have thought about, and the reason I thought about this is we all get, a lot of my colleagues do, emails and stuff about, wow, look at this cool Dan Marino die cut. Upright. Consulting and helping people when they're opening up their stores. I have friends who are opening one up in the Cleveland area. Holy crap. It's pretty big. It's large. But they got 1,000,001 questions, which is understandable. One of them is, how do I get product? And I thought about maybe some sort of a service. One-day sports cards. That's pretty neat. I like the idea of it. Marketing purposes. So you didn't go with anything like Mel's sports cards or something? Not that there would be anything wrong with that. It has a nice ring to it. Let's go to Mel's. 129 or 127. But I have thought about consulting and helping stores get set up. I would love to do that. 35 of 149. Like, I am going to go to my friend's shop. They should be ready in about 30 days. It'd just be fun to be there for their grand opening and just, I know how much work they put in to get it going and get it renovated, get it remodeled, get all the display cases. It's just fun. Micah Hudson. We'll be going out there to Day One Sports Cards. I can help you with product. I can definitely help you with product, my friend. It depends what you're looking for. Wow, this is a nice card. I like these clean looking. Look. I mean, Leaf be making some nice cards. It's Michael Hawkins Jr., but Tyson, do I have to have the conversation with you about things you need? I just had this conversation with Brixon, my son. In life, you need food and water. You need it to survive, or you will not. You need food and water. You need a roof over your head. Protect you from the elements. It's cold, it's hot, it's windy, it's rainy, snow. You need that. You need shelter. I don't know that you need a Micah Hudson card. You might want it. You would like to have it. But do you really need it? Nick Anderson. Two of 5. Is it one-day cards or one-day sports cards? Stop. You're going to be open more than just on Saturday. Don't tell me that. I know you're kidding. Mel drives a hard bargain. I bought cards from him. Man. Like I was saying earlier, when I buy cards from people, they always end up doing good. Getting what they want. There's our boy Tywee. NT football should be dope this year. 2024. We won't have RPAs, but there'll be RPs. DJ Bordeaux. DJ is 4 of 10. How's that select looking? Did y'all get it done? Nick Harbor. I mean, just imagine if everybody could have the NFL license. You know what I mean? I think Leaf makes nice cards. I've always liked them. They got a little monotonous. Like last year or so, it was just every single product looked exactly the same, but it was a different name. This is a good old Woody Marks? That's his name? It is Woody Marks. 9 of 10. 9. Going out to Brian Wilson. We got ourselves a Brady Hart. Boy, I wonder why they named him Brady. Appears to be a quarterback. 5 of 8. Couldn't even get number 12, dude. Your name's Brady and you're a quarterback and you get 13. That ain't right. That ain't right. And the last card, which I don't know what it is. Hopefully it's a good one. It is a Jalen Milroe. This man put on a show. I'm so mad at myself. I didn't get the good video that I wanted. He was killing it, passing. He would throw it. He wouldn't even put effort in. His eyes might even been closed. He just stood there. He's a big dude, and he just was whipping it into the longest thing that you could throw at. All these other rookies were coming up short. 3 of 4 for Tyson. Can I show your hits at the end? I'll just have to go through all the cards because you have a lot of numbers. I know you get that Jalen Milroe. I'm jealous. That's my dude. This is who I'm picking. I think he's Panini because he was at the Panini event. I hope he's Panini with autos. In fact, I'm sure he is. This is the guy to get. What? No, I want this Jalen Milroe. Mel can't have that. No, I'm just kidding. It's Leaf. All right, here we go. We got this dope Dan Marino, 5 of 10. Die-cut looking thing for Tyson. Tez Johnson, 35 for Tyson. 127 Diego for Tyson. George McIntyre, 68 for Tyson. Darian Mensa. Poor Darian didn't even get a penny sleeve. He's a 101. For Mel. Andrew is a 4 for Brian. Braden, 1 of 1. Lawrence Arnold, 6 of 10. 6 of 10. That's for you, Mel. 4 of 4 for Brandon. 2 of 4, Devin, not Eric Dampierre. Mel. 10 of 10, 0 for Bran. 1 of 1 for Mel. Austin Simmons. Mel cleaning up. 1 Day Sports Cards. I really like that for some reason. 5 for Tyson. 6 of 10 for Melly. 73 for Tyson. Andrew Armstrong, 20. Brandon. 5 of 8. 9 of 10. B-Dub getting a card. 2 of 5. Mel K. DJ Bordeaux, 4 of 10. Tyree Walker, 1 of 2. 2 of 5. Michael Hawkins Jr., this one. 1 of 5. Yeah, that's Mel's. That's what Tyson wants. And the 1 of 1 for Micah Hudson. Damn, Mel, you got a big old stack here, brother. Plus your 2 1-of-1s here. If you guys are doing a deal, let me know so I can write it accordingly. You got the Milrow and the Charlie Ward. I mean Cam Ward. Charlie Ward. Remember him? All right. Salty fries. The Salty Fries crew. Maybe I'll have Steven make a Salty Fries top shelf graphic and I can get them individually printed and just get like 10 of them. Ooh! Hudson for the Milrow Award. He ain't messing around out there at 1 Day Sports Cards. Ooh. Wow, he gets the Milrow. I'm jelly. That's who I'm going after this year. So Michael Hawkins for Mel K. I mean for Tyson, right? Yeah. Cam Ward. Where is Jalen Milrow? Dope. Okay, gets to Jalen. Tyson's going to get himself. What's he wearing there? Is that your. What uniform is that? There we go. I marked him up, put him in bags. Next to sell out was our soccer. Sellout bonus tomorrow night. There's 2 boxes left. Could there be a one-on-one monster? Is there usually one star player in each box at the end there? I mean, Jalen Milroe and Cam Ward. Yeah, that's what I did. Mel K gets Jalen Milroe, and Tyson gets Michael Hawkins. Stop yelling at me. I've been doing this for 11 years. I'm professional. Later for your stop signs. Oh, Micah Hudson. Well, I've been showing that dude all night. You didn't say anything till now, I guess. I don't understand why you're yelling at me. You just didn't look at it right. I've been doing this for 11 years. Micah Hudson, Texas Tech for Tyson. Duh. What's the big deal? Chillax. I was wondering why you were trading a non-auto for, a dude in a looks to be in an Oklahoma jersey or something. I know how much you like the Boomer Sooners. Well, at least you guys caught that. Micah, Michael. Are they both Micah? Is that what happened there? All right, let's do some soccer. And then we'll do our fast fill bonus. I'll add a little something extra in for y'all for filling it up quickly. Thank you. Haven't done a fast fill bonus in a while. So this is, I get them all mixed up. EPL. It is Select Premier League. Dual box, BOGO tiered. Tyson being dope has already made the sheet. And there they are. Tottenham Hotspurs. Wolverhampton. Oh, it is? Wow. A non-autographed Michael Hawkins. You gave up a Jalen Milroe for that, Tyson. Wow. Nice deal for Mel for One Day Sports Cards. I think I know why he named it One Day Sports Cards. Because he always said, one day I'm going to have a shop. That's freaking awesome. I heard football is pretty big in Texas, like high school football and stuff. They even probably could make TV shows about how big football is in Texas. Here we go. We'll get this. This is a dual box of Select Premier League for your enjoyment. Undefeated for 4 years. Wow. Well, I'm looking forward to, I just think it's great. I don't know if you guys remember your old school, Matt Yerkes. He was one of my original graphic designer guys 10 years ago. Did it for a couple years. He actually designed the top shelf font that you see. He came up with that one, I think. No, that was JR, or what's his name? But anyway, he opened up a shop like 5 years ago at this point. Started out just this little tiny little place, and now it's a actual living, breathing shop. Big, busy, right by Cooperstown, I think. On the way to Cooperstown, it is, right off a highway. Tottenham, Wolverhampton. Good luck. Tyson. T-Bins. I was going to email T-Bins the other day. I was going to message him, T-Bins, my real estate buddy. My wife texted me, goes, she's something like, OMG, what a day. My client just passed away. She just listed their house. Older lady. And she was like, oh my gosh, what a day today. My client passed away and I just listed her house a couple days ago. I was like, oh, now what? I get home. She's on the phone with someone. And she goes, oh, never mind. It was my client's sister. It wasn't her. I was like, okay. Still sad, terrible, but, wasn't her. And I thought of T-Bins because he's in real estate, and I was wondering if that ever happened to him where he lists a home and the client passes away. Here we go, 10 to 10. 10 dudes. Who doesn't love a break with 10 dudes?
That's what she said.
Match them up. Match them up, up. Here's what this looks like. Tyson with my favorite team to say, the Tottenham Hotspurs. I don't think it's plural. Tottenham Hotspur. Brighton Beach will be for Tyson. Brandon, you've got the Nottingham Forest dudes. Literally, it's Nottingham Forest, like with Robin Hood and stuff. Are they green? AFC, the American Football Conference. Chelsea for Brandon. I know that team. Manchester City for Tyson. Aston Villa. Manchester United for Brandon. The Arsenal for Tyson. And Liverpool for T-Bins. Tyson making these lists of top 10s. Man, I wonder if you're going to be near Anthony Carter. Anthony Carter's in Kansas City. Fresh case crack. You know what I can do? I'll look for some. Oh, that would be great. I'll be in the Breaker Pavilion. I mean, I don't even know how much I'm paying for my booth, but I committed to it, and they told me I'll have one. So hopefully I'm not being fleeced. I think after setting up at that Breakers Pavilion for 10 years, I don't get fleeced anymore. I shouldn't. They should fleece the Whatnot people. You want to set up at the National and you're with Whatnot, you charge them money, not us. We do get a deal, I think. Veteran deal. Home field advantage. $4 hours. I'm going to have Tyson Carter drive 4 hours to see ya. So I'm going to go see Mel K. I command you. Mel, should I come to your grand opening? That might be my new thing. Hit the road. I'm going to go visit grand openings. Get some content. So much I want to do. Tyson, what's the dopest team to have based on checklist? Tyson, we should have bought that card shop of your friend back in those days that he was going to sell for like 50 grand. Do you think that guy would have took $50,000, $60,000 for his shop back then? Probably not. What's the dopest team? There's a pink Luis Diaz, numbered to 99. Select looking like football. The S. Wow, 2018. Damn, we should have bought that freaking store. 60 grand you want it. Damn it. There's Nathaniel Klein, Crystal Palace. What that means is Tyson will be getting this card. It's a tier 2, dude. T-Bin's rocking Liverpool. I know they're a big team. What would you guys say is the biggest, best brand in all of sports cards? I think we know the top 3 probably. Bowman, Prism, and maybe Select. What do you think? Luminance football. Thomas Soccer. Sukek. Steve's going to be at the National? Wow. What's he doing out there? I got to get this shop in tip-top shape. Enzo Fernandez, Artistic Impressions. Chelsea. Camo 150 for Cole Palmer and also for Chelsea. So basically the top tier teams is what that appears to be. Remember when soccer was white hot on fire a couple years ago? With all them rookies? I thought it was going to be like that every year, Tyson. I literally thought every year it was going to be like that for soccer. Oh, good. Yeah, I know he would get so easily frustrated and mad and angry. Well, he sold it. He got out of it. Bukaya. I would be lying to you all. I would be lying to you all if it hasn't crossed my mind about selling the top shelf brand. Oh, they're doing repacks. Well, that's where you need to step in, Tyson. Tyson as a shop owner would be freaking amazing. This guy is a Arsenal for Tyson. Trying to figure out what Tyson wants to do for National. I know he doesn't love the crowds and the madness and the people, and we're definitely a little bit more organized after all these years, Tyson, with the National. I can tell you that. I have more staff. We have a system. I start way in advance, like now, making sure everything's ready. Instead of years past where I would wait till like 2 weeks before National to put everything together. What's this? This looks fancy, but it's not. Mezzanine. Oh, he runs it. Okay. Yeah, I wonder how that works. When you sell off the shop, do you get to still work there? I don't know if I could do that. That bugs me. I don't know if I could sell this place and then continue to work here. It's different. I can't explain it. Like, this is my identity, this place. I don't know if that's good or bad to have a card shop as my identity, but, you know, it just is. When I go around town or wherever I'm at, people see me, they know me. Oh, you're the owner of Top Shelf. Cool. My sons go there. My kids go there. I go there. We love it. And then I just become an employee. It's like, boring. So I don't know. I guess I'm stuck. This is like some sort of snake boa constrictor. Look. The heck is that? Aston Villa. For Tyson. Right, yeah, you get your money for the shop, and then you got to stay and run it. But I don't know if I could deal with the new owner being like, well, I want to change this around, and we're going to take these down and move this around. I know. I do worry about that. Not worry, but I live across the street, so if I sell this joint, how am I never going to come in here? What am I going to do? I don't know. Maybe I just never sell it. I mean, the idea of being a business owner and starting a business and a brand is to one day be able to sell it. Once, number to 140. Or keep it in the family, but my kids aren't into cards. But you're right. What's up, Joe? Sorry, we're trying to get to that select. Hang in there, old man. I'm just kidding. You're not old. I am. Yeah, Mel. So you're selling your business, Mel. Now, can you imagine you sold it and you got to stay on for a year till you get paid out or something? But knowing that it's not yours anymore? I don't know. Maybe I would be okay with it. I don't know. Depending on who I sold it to. They just want access to hits for repacks. Repacks have gotten big. It's kind of amazing how that happened. Big part of it was, I'm sure, when Fanatics took over and they split up the autos out of the products. It was like, man, there's not going to be any 101 Jaden Daniels. Mel, I'll trade you. You give me your electric business, I'll give you this. Would that be a fair swap? Probably not. Your business is probably worth a lot more than this thing. Oh, that's right. That's Rochester natives. How do you remember that? I like to tell people I was born in New York. You guys know I was born in New York? That's right. I'm from New York. Rochester, that is. Apparently, my birth father was a very determined entrepreneur. Imagine that. He was up there trying to start a business. Never really found out what happened, but I did find some videos of him in Rochester. Here we go, Ahmad Diallo. Number to 150. Adam Wharton, 140. I could actually look and see how much it is exactly by customer, but y'all don't want to know. You just pull up the customer and it tells you to date. Running total to date of amount spent, and I know you do not want to see that. You do not want to see that. Tyson, I wonder if there's a way to sort that by number to 20, this dude, Ethan for the Arsenal. Number to 20. Tyson has the Arsenal. Hopefully this guy's good. Ethan. Dejan Kaluski. Tyson, are there guys in here that I would know? Yeah, Select FIFA's coming. Tyson, you can start making a list for that. There's a bunch of soccer on the way. FIFA, World Cup. No wives want to know how much their husbands spent at Top Shelf on breaks. Number to 125 for West Ham. August. Oh, Erling's in here. There he is. I know that dude. Do you remember when he ruled the hobby a couple years ago? It was like those Erling Haaland cards during the pandemic. I have the top soccer. I think they're in that one, Tyson. I have the Topps Chrome Champions League. Steve Bull. $140. Yes. The black and yellow dudes. Jerseys. Yep. Still don't remember the name of the team. They were just the black and yellow jerseys, Bumblebee jerseys. Ibrick Eze, Crystal Palace. Field level. Cole Palmer. Select football coming up next for Joe from the Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Merlin, yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I got excited the next year Merlin came out. Like, no one cared. I know this guy. Yeah, that Merlin year. I was like, what the heck is Merlin? I don't know what it is, but I'm making money on it. Yeah, they are. Borussia Dortmund, yes. Tyson, would it be, can we just do 20 spots? Would that be cheaper and we could do more boxes at a time, right? You get a random team. Tony Adams. Tony, also Arsenal. I feel like every card was Arsenal tonight. For Tyson. Oh, they don't? All right, well, good thinking. Tyson's so good at checklists and stuff. It's almost like he should move here and be general manager. Man, if I sold this place as Tyson general manager, I'd probably add an extra $1 million. I don't even know if you can you get $1 million for a card shop like this? Probably. Doesn't sound like that much money because sales are a lot more than that. I don't even know how you figure out the value of a company. Mel, did you have to get an official evaluation done, which probably costs you money, and they look at your books, they look at your sales, they look at your profit margins, they look at your debt, they look at everything. And how much does that cost? $20,000? You guys want to open up some select football? Cash flow and profit and loss. Right. How much does, I mean, gross revenue has to be some sort of a factor, right? Even if, if you're $5 million gross revenue, even at 10% low-ass, horrible, embarrassing margins, that's $500,000. Yeah, so for a place like this, it's assets, meaning basically everything in the store, your cards, your memorabilia, your Jordan shoes, all the signed memorabilia, everything, right? I mean, I'm a few years off, but I'm starting to kind of prepare, and I want to get the company to a place where when I do want to sell it, maybe I'll sell the company and open up another one. What if I sold this and then opened up a competition one that I owned? Like, they're going to go to the one that Chris owns. All right, let's do some select. Oh, yeah, bottom line profit's very important. Someone could sell $10 million a year, but if they're not making any money on it, there's, you know what I mean? Oh, we're a $10 million company. We have $10 million in sales. People, I've heard that. Like, well, out of that $10 million, I don't know how much liabilities you have. Maybe you're paying your employees, $3 million a year. I don't know. It doesn't mean anything. You could be upside down. You're bringing in $10 million a year, but you could be backwards. I think the allocations have value. Well, I would do a private sale. I would not be going through a bank. This will be like a private cash deal or something. Last thing I want to deal with is some bank trying to value the value of having Topps and Panini in distributors as allocations. Someone like Mel, he would be like, oh, you have allocations from Topps, you have allocations from Panini, you have allocations from a distributor. I wouldn't use a bank. I would do a cash deal. I'll stay on for a certain amount of time. You pay me. Good luck. Joe, are you still with us? No, you'd be surprised how much money some people have, Tyson. Joe didn't make it. Joe's got his earbuds in, probably. All right, well, here it is. Tyson, thanks for putting together that list. You guys get a double entry here for this fast fill bonus. If I can find it. There it is. I've fallen asleep watching Steven's breaks. I got my earpods in, and I'm literally falling asleep to the voice of Steven. And you kind of wake up 20, 30 minutes after you fall asleep, and he's gone rambling about something. Like, what is my life? What a life? It is true. There were a lot of shops that got demoted with Topps, Fanatics. They demote your shop if you do not meet their requirements for a shop. Demoted. No more allocations. You will get allocations, but you'll just get blasters and megas, if that. It's like, that's crazy, man. Can you imagine being in business for 20 years and then all of a sudden one day they're like, sorry, that's it? Scary. Keeps people on their toes, though. You got to have a nice shop, clean, well lit. You got to be open 7 days a week. You got to participate in everything that they're doing. Why wouldn't you want to participate in their national rip nights? If you're not doing that, it's a problem. Mel K grabbing NFC East. They call it a prospect shop. You get moved to a prospect. They have secret shoppers. They sent in secret shoppers. I'm pretty sure they came in here. They want to make sure that you got... They just ask questions like, check your hours. Like, they don't get handsy about how I run my shop or what it looks like. You know what I mean? They don't want to see our books. They don't want to see our numbers. No one would ever hand that over, but they do request that information, general stuff. Good luck. This is the last break of the night. This is going to be a dual entry. I'm going to add a little something to the end of this for y'all. I like fast fill bonuses. Fills out the night. These came off the shelf. These were what's called as the other side of the case, only because this kind of product doesn't fly off the shelves at this price. It will. It just takes time. So they're still over there. Gabe Hall is numbered to 199. But, Tyson, if you want to change that select to fresh case crack, those will be coming out of a fresh case. Yeah, that was funny. I had no idea he did that. He texted me the link this morning. I wanted to answer the phone. That would have been dope. I would have recognized his voice, though. So it's actually kind of worked out that Tommy answered. Because if it were me, they would have said, rigged. Harrison Smith, remember him? Number to 35, Romeo Dobbs. Wow. Yeah, whatever one we're doing tomorrow night, we're going to be opening up a fresh case for it. Because those are up on the shelf and there's only 3 or 4 left. Wow. Nice, dude. Daiquiri Prescott. Drake May is a rookie card. I've been doing this for 11 years, I guess. Guess I'm pretty good at what I do then, maybe. Rashad White is blue to 249. And a Zeker. Cedric, not Pat Tillman. Ray Davis, number to 399. The Bills. There you go, Tyson. Hang on to this. Joe landed the AFC West and AFC North. He stayed up. He's hanging in there. Maybe he's looking for a low-numbered, shiny Mahomes or something. There will be Mahomes autographs in 2025 football, by the way, with Panini. So, there's that. Wow, there's a Steph. What if that was a regular rookie card of Jaden Daniels? Tyson, I'm trying to follow what you're talking about, but I don't get it. Well, there's been apparently 2 XRCs in one case so far. Barack Bowers. Oh, you're referring to Heritage. I wasn't following what you were talking about. If you would have answered the phone. I also got to add personal boxes back to the website. We did, every time I do that, I know MLK liked them. I got to start adding personal boxes back to the break site of different things. Oh, boy, there we go. 149, Caleb for the NFC North and David E. I will find some Jaden Daniels cards or John Riggins and give you them for this. Is that good? Number to 149? Probably. Kind of a Bears orange, but not. Tyson, did you buy some dope teams in the Yeah. That will be dope. Number to 15, golf for the NFC North. I'll take that too. I'll selling the shop, dude. I forget what the job offer was, but I remember you two were communicating. Well, you know what I'm realizing? I'm seeing that Select. There's been some years of Select where it's just horrid. Collation was bad. The names were bad. The rookies were bad. And it appears as though there's at least some stuff lurking in each break that we do. You know, little low-numbered golf, some Jaden rookies, a zebra, MVP Spencer Rattler, should he get the starting job, Drake May, and then a number to 149, Caleb. Stand by. Running break lists. Oh, yeah. I think Ty is, if I had to do a list of good people in the hobby, In my opinion, there's not many. I know probably 20. But he would be at the top of the list. I went out to the Minnesota show last month or two. And I was just there hanging out, and who shows up? Ty and his family. Got to meet his kids, got to meet his wife. He's a good man of faith. That's probably why I like him, Tice. All right, this is a little bonus for you fast fillers. Good old CK appreciation bonus. See if we can pull one of the short print cards out of here. Archetype, or is it a Color Blast? Color Blasts, Archetype. This is the same divisions. Yes, he is. I felt so bad for him when those internet dudes were busting on him for about a month. They just were incessant that he was cheating and he was a liar and all. I'm like, man, you guys don't know Ty, man. You just don't. I came to his defense. Venetian. There's Slayton at 72. There's Shiny Malik. Well, I tried to be a hero. Little fast fillers bonus, but you will go in twice for that. Do you remember the rookie risings from 2020 with Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow? They were really cool, too. They're probably expensive as hell now. Yeah, that 2020 year, they did pretty good on it. When anybody need anything, would you like anything? It is prime time, salty fries time. I had some dope brick oven pizza for lunch. I had some healthy chicken on the grill. My wife does something with it, puts in some marinade, little pieces. Had that with some bacon on the grill. Why not hit up McDonald's tonight? It's been a couple months. I'm hungry. All right, everybody. Steven on the air tomorrow night. We're going to be doing some sellout bonusing tomorrow night. Remember this one? This was a good old sign-off at night. Good night, everybody. Appreciate you. It's fun being back on the air tonight. Tyson, be well, my friend. Be well. You and your family. See you in a couple weeks. I've added y'all in twice.